Hi and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. I am still here on the beach in Texas and it is friggin' beautiful. I am so excited to be here. I've been looking forward to it since we left last year. But not only that, I'm really excited because we finally have solar and so we don't have to run our generator, which makes it so much better. But anyways, if you are new to my channel, my name is Nikki Kirk and I've been selling on Amazon doing retail arbitrage all for the last 3.5 years from that RV right there. You do not need a lot of space and it is super awesome, especially if you're traveling, but you don't have to be traveling to do it. So for this video, I'm going to walk you through some of my grocery wins from the last 3 months. So we're talking 2021. We've got from January to today. So I'm still in March here recording this, but I'm going to walk you through 10 things that I sold and made a killer profit in the grocery category alone. One of the main questions I get asked about my ungating guides is which one should I do first, where should I focus, and sometimes even should I go to the Bolo group or should I get ungated. I always will recommend getting ungated in grocery and topical first, because it's the best use of your money when you are starting out. And I know funds are tight, but I'm telling you, it is so worth it. And hopefully this video will show you why. These are just the grocery items. I mean, my topical and health and personal care did really well as well. So, but I just am showing you grocery today. Maybe I'll show those ones another time. But I wanted to show you what's really possible out there for grocery. The good news, if you are a brand new seller, is you don't have to have ever sold anything to get ungated in grocery and topical. You don't need a resale certificate. You don't need anything. You don't have to have a business license. You as a sole proprietor can start getting ungated for Amazon retail arbitrage. In the guide includes the supplier and a few other suppliers that you can use, and actually it comes with a Facebook support group for the ungating specifically, and it's a really helpful group of just Amazon sellers in general, so it's become a really great group that's available to you if you want it. But let's jump into my 10 best items I sold so far this year in grocery. What I'm sharing with you right now is my seller board screen, so I've filtered it to show the 11 products actually, but I'm only going to walk through 10, but I already filtered it for 11. But so you can see seller board is what I use to track my profit and inventory. It goes forecasts out for the month, so it'll tell me what it's expecting that I will do for like March, and then April it shows you what you did last time. You can filter through, you can add products that you want. That's my roommate. Everyone's always asking what I say when I say like we. That's my roommate Damien. Anyways, where was I? Okay, so seller board. On the screen, what you're seeing right now, and this is what I did on just 11 items from January to March on grocery. So I've got here total sales, $5,117. You can see I had 244 orders for 264 units and 3 returns. I don't actually get a whole lot of returns in grocery. I think grocery is a great category in that way because you don't actually have a whole lot because a lot of them are unreturnable. Estimated payouts, that's just what Amazon sent me, and it doesn't, like, it's not profit because it's sending me my inventory money back, like the money I spent, cost of goods. So right here, the gross profit after cost of goods are taken out $1,841 on 11 items in grocery. So let's break down what they were so you can see what I'm talking about. So here are the items, and the ones that I blocked out are because they are Bolo leads. They're either something I shared or someone else in the group shared. And I'll tell you, all these I found on my own, but since someone did share them in the Bolo group, I'm not going to share them. So right here, this first item is again a lead from the Bolo group, but it did amazing for me. So I had 37 units, total in sales was $1,100, Amazon fees $400, cost of goods, you guys, this only cost me $300 and I made $400 profit. Margin was 36% and the ROI was 135%. So you can see here, this is how I make my SKUs. So I got it at Grocery Outlet for $7.98. I'll tell you, this was a bundle item, so they were each $3.99 and I bundled them together. And then my break even would have been $16.49. So I spent all together my cost of goods $300 just about, and I made $400, and that happens in grocery a lot, as you will see. One of the other items that I did really well with, I actually mentioned this a couple times, so it cost $5 and I was making $5, and it's a small, it was a little tea canister. So one thing I love about seller board is you can just click right here on the ASIN and it'll pop open your Amazon selling screen. So here is the item. Again, it was a little tin of soup, which actually kind of sounds great. It's like, you know how you make tea, but it's soup. It cost $4.99 at Grocery Outlet. They were selling for $15. I made literally $5. I think it was like $5.01 or something on every one. So you'll actually see here that I sold 3 different flavors of them. There was a a tomato one, a faux one, or pho, however you say that. And then there was another one, which I can't recall. But I think I talked about this when I was at Grocery Outlet. Like, the guy was like, oh, thank you for buying those. Do you want boxes? And he helped me load them up. But that's what I mean. Like, I bought all of them. I went all over Grocery Outlets in Oregon looking for them, and I found quite a few of them. So in the Q1 of this year, I sold 54 of this flavor, 37 of this flavor, and 33 of this one. When I first tested them, I think I bought 12 or 18 of each of them because they were kind of small and I was willing to test it. And then after that, I bought out the whole store, everything they had. I went back and got everything they had of that one. That was a great grocery win. Another one is this Harry and David. It was like a little tower, snack tower. And it was $4.99 at Grocery Outlet, selling for $25. I could not believe it. I bought everything that they had, and it was kind of bulkier, that one, and it had to be polybagged because it was just like ribbon tied. So I had to polybag it all, but it was totally worth it because for that one, I sold 24 of them. Cost of goods, you guys, $120, and I made profit $270. So of course, I did everything I needed to get that profit. Another grocery win, you might have seen me talk about this before, is this Swiss hot cocoa. I actually got this on sale after Christmas, but this is one of the items where it's hot cocoa, so it's winter really. It's not necessarily Christmas. So I did sell this even though Christmas has already passed. So I got that one for $4.50 at Walmart, and I ended up selling 10 of them total. I only bought 10. There was more. I probably could have bought more, but I didn't. Cost of goods, you guys, $45, and I made just almost $100, $96 profit on that one. We've got two more Bolo finds here. So one of them is a coffee item, and you guys, this cost, it was a bundle, so you had to bundle them together. It cost 99 cents for every one. So the bundle was $1.98. Cost of goods, $23. I made $50 on that one. This one, another Bolo item, $21. Cost of goods for that was $104, and I made $80 on that one, or 88, almost 90. And then lastly, here's this coffee. It's like one of those latte things. You guys, K-cups, all that kind of stuff always does really well. I spent $55 on this one, and I made $35. So, I mean, it doesn't sound like it was that great a one. Maybe the price went down. But, you know, it was still a super easy find. All I had to do was put a sticker on it and box it up and send it to Amazon. So I count that as a win. So altogether, all my cost of goods for just these 11 items, total units 264, $5,117 in sales. From 11 units, I profited $1,841, and I only spent, cost of goods, $1,457. So overall, grocery has a really great margin and ROI. So on these 11 items, my ROI was 126%. That means for every dollar I spent, I made $1.25 back, basically. And so the margin is 36%. You guys, my margin in general is right around 24 to 27%. And my ROI in general is right around 60 to 70% on my total sales. So this is why grocery is so great, because when you find those items, I mean, they were replenishable for a period, right? After a while, I can't find them anymore, but grocery usually has some really good replenishables. There's things in Walmart that I'm still finding and selling 3 years later. So it's a great category if you are gated. Definitely, it's worth getting ungated. And not only that, when you get the ungating guide for grocery, it's got topical, OTC, baby feeding, diapering, all of that stuff included. So it's definitely worth it if you want to and you have the funds. I highly encourage you. That's what I would do as a new seller. I would get that guide and get ungated. Lastly, because I don't think it's just, you know, don't take my word for it, I'm going to share some recent successes from the grocery and topical ungating group with you here. I hope this video was helpful and encouraging you.